Welcome to ZoomTV, the show where we experience everything that flies, drives and floats.
And take you along for the ride. Well, Merry Christmas, Aaron.
And to you, Alan.
It's the last show of the year and we're finishing the series where we started here in sunny Perth in Western Australia. And I know we've been very busy, but don't ask. I don't know what the heck's on the show.
I was just about to ask you because they told me you did.
Yeah, well, they fib us.
And in the spirit of Christmas, you can hear the Perth bells, but I'm guessing that Ross Duncan knows what's on today's show. Let's hear from Ross.
Hey, today I'm going to show you how to buy a current model 5-door automatic Getz for $65 a week.
Now, Alan, you rarely put your body on the line for the show, do you?
No, well, it's World Heritage listed, as you can understand, so I'd like to keep a good lookout for it.
So today is a special show because I heard you took a trip up the Swan River, very fast trip.
You know damn well I did because you arranged it, you mongrel. Just behind us here, in fact, anyway, so...
Here's Alan Simon's adventure on the Swan Jet up the Perth Swan River.
As you know here on ZoomTV by now, we love petrol. Well, petrol, diesel, avgas, nitro, it all works. And what we particularly like is mixing fuel with water. Today we're going to take a beautiful stretch of river in one of the loveliest cities in the nation, throw in a very talented skipper and a jet boat pushing out 25 tonnes of water per minute. Welcome to Swan Jet Adventures. We're going to experience the beautiful Swan River here in Perth, WA like never before with the thrills and excitement of this adrenaline-pumping Swan Jet Adventures jet boat. The only thing to do here is to hold on tight as they pump up the music and your heart rate. We'll be powering alongside some Perth City landmarks like Kings Park and the Old Swan Brewery. Sit back and hold on as we push the throttle and release 25 tonnes of water per minute from the jet. It's extreme, it's loud and it's loads of fun. Right, what we're going to do when we leave the speed restricted zone here is Captain Matt is going to power this thing up to about 80 kilometres an hour. He's then going to execute some rather crazy 360-degree spins, some rather insane fishtail spins and some incredible power brake stops. Are you ready, guys? Yeah! I've been given some very good advice. Shut up, hang on and prepare for the ride of your life. Okay, Matt, let's go. It was sensational. Cool.
That's great fun.
Swan Jet operates 25-minute jet boat rides on the Swan River departing daily from the Barrack Street Jetty, as well as corporate bookings and charters. They've also hooked up with some of Perth's leading adventure operators to bring you fantastic adrenaline-packed tours. Here's the slightly insane skipper, Mac Norton. Well, Matt, you're quite definitely insane, aren't you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Tell us a little bit about the boat.
Well, the boat's 9-metre jet boat. It's powered by twin Yanmar 315 horsepower motors, 2 Hamilton jet units which pump out about 25 tonnes of water every minute.
It's a thrilling ride, it really is. And you do the heli tours too, don't you? You link up a helicopter and the boat?
We do. We run helicopter tours from Burswood, which do a tour over the city and also up the beaches up the coast, which is a great way to see the city.
Oh mate, it's a really good thing to do. Thank you so much.
No worries.
And the great thing about it is, you don't get wet.
Oh, only a little bit.
Beautiful.
No, we always advise people to bring something they can get a little bit wet.
For the thrill of your life, contact Swan Jet Adventures. Go to swanjet.com or follow the links from zoomtv.com.au.
Now, if you're looking for a pre-owned car, you can't go past one of these, the Hyundai Getz. Now, the Royal Automobile Club voted the Getz as Australia's cheapest and most economical car to own and run. The Royal Automobile Club survey took into account the cost of servicing, fuel economy, purchase price and, most importantly, high resale value. Hyundai has certainly made inroads into the Australian market in a very short time. The company has become the 4th largest manufacturer in the world. John, what sort of money would I need to buy one of these?
Okay, Ross, they're 1-year-old Hyundai Getz, automatic 5 doors. It's the combination that everybody wants, automatic and 5 doors. And I've got them on special, believe it or not,
right,
with the balance of the 5-year new car warranty. In other words, new car warranty till 2015 for $12,999. Not only will I sell them for $12,999, I'll guarantee $2,000 minimum for any old trade-in. I don't care what condition it's in, as long as it's registered. $12,999 less 2 is $10,999, and without any more cash down, I'll finance one of these for only $65 a week. Brilliant value. Where's your money?
I've got some here. With all the features of ABS braking, 2 airbags, remote keyless entry, a mobiliser, power windows, both CD and MP3 players, there's really nothing more you could want. As for safety, the Getz boasts a reinforced body and chassis with a rigid cabin for occupant safety, together with front and rear crumple zones. These are supported by side intrusion beams and strengthened window sills for additional side-on protection. At $12,999 and a minimum trade of $2,000 for your old car means buying a Getz off John Hughes is a real bargain. Now, if you consider you can buy one of these for $65 a week, do the calculations. That's a few beers and a couple of bottles of wine. Let's take it for a drive. Now, with fuel usage under 7 litres per 100 kilometres, this little rig will not break the bank. And as far as driving goes, they are a breeze. Also, the power steering makes parking so much easier. Every Getz has been thoroughly checked out by John's experienced service team, and they still carry a new car warranty up to 2015. Slip into the John Hughes used car division in Vic Park and you can get a near new car at huge savings off new car price. Now, for more information, click on to ZoomTV.com.au and follow the links to the John Hughes used car department.
It's cute and cuddly, but apparently it packs a punch. After the break, thanks to GoAuto.com.au, we experienced the all-new Beep Beep Barina. Today, thanks to our motoring partner, GoAuto.com.au, I turn my attention to the almost all-new Holden Barina. In 1985, the Japanese-built original made a huge splash here in Down Under, bundling economy, practicality and affordability into a very cute little package. Most of you might even remember the original Beep Beep Barina rats. Well, 6 generations on, and we're out to discover if the new model delivers. Designed by an Aussie, today's Korean-made Barina is larger, longer and wider than the previous version, which was little more than a reheated old Daewoo Kalos, and one of the worst cars in its class. With its new chunky wedgy profile, fat wheel arches, hidden rear door handles and exposed circular headlights, Holden is hoping the new Barina will appeal to more men than ever before. Well, the good news is there's definitely room for 4 blokes on the inside, maybe even 5 at a squeeze, and that's thanks to the massive increase in interior space. And it doesn't feel as tinny as the old Barina did either, with a dashboard that works as good as it looks. Plus points are the switches are easy to get to, nice layout, ventilation's good, and there's heaps of storage options in and around the 2 glove boxes provided, which are pretty handy. The front seats are fine for long journeys, they're very, very comfortable, the steering wheel adjusts in pretty much every way possible, and the best thing is, there's a list of standard features that come with the Barina as long as your arm. Included for your $15,990 plus on roads are 5 doors, 6 airbags, ESC stability control and ABS brakes for a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Add cruise control, alloy wheels, Bluetooth telephone, music streaming, electric windows and a trip computer, and it's clear Holden isn't scrimping on the goodies. A sizable boot measuring in at 290 litres with a full-size steel wheel underneath is another Barina bonus. However, I'm not too sure about the motorcycle-inspired digital instrument pod. It looks like an afterthought. One of the carryovers from before is the 1.6 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, now making 85 kilowatts of power. so it's powerful enough for the Barina to feel lively at takeoff and spirited on the open road. But this is an old and coarse engine that suffers from far too much noise when revved, and it isn't as economical as I was expecting at 8.2 litres per 100 kilometres. The 5-speed manual gearbox isn't that smooth either, meaning the $2,000 6-speed auto option that's quite advanced for its class is the better bet. I'm more impressed with Barina's newfound handling confidence, for it steers and grips the road very well, but the ride on anything other than smooth roads can become a little bouncy. Compared to the rough and ready old Barina, this new one is leagues ahead and a much better car, even though it now costs a whole lot more than the last one did. You're probably not going to find as many safety and convenience features either for the money. However, if you don't mind about the engine noise or ride quality, then this Barina will provide you with many years of satisfactory city car motoring. But there are better and more fun to drive alternatives out there, and that's a little bit disappointing, especially considering how fresh the new Barina is. But I guess it is better than ever before. To learn more about the Holden Barina range or read a full range of in-depth car reviews, go to goauto.com.au. Welcome to the ZoomTV Celebrity Hitchhiker, powered by Orbital Liquid Autogas. Recently, we attended the WA Channel 7 Perth Telethon held right here at the Perth Convention Centre, which made more than $13 million for the kids of WA. Whilst we were there, we were given exclusive access to Hollywood movie stars, local soapy stars and billionaire businessmen, which we conducted interviews with inside the John Hughes Zoommobile. I hope you enjoy it. Hannah, thank you for getting in the back of the Zoommobile.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to pick you up. The deal is, for the lift, though, you've got to answer my questions. You can't hold back. You can't hold back.
Can't hold back.
Okay,
right.
Now tell us about the story of your life entering into rafters. How did that happen?
Well, I am originally from New Zealand.
Really? Are you really?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And so basically I'd worked in New Zealand for a while and then decided that I wanted to give Oz a try. And then I moved to Sydney and kind of waitressed and slugged it out and did all that for a while, and then got the audition for Rafters and just kind of auditioned and I think it was after about 5 or 6 recalls and with George the whole time that then I got cast, and it was completely out of the blue and changed my whole life.
Hannah, where do you see your career going now? What's the plan? What do you want to do? Stay at Rafters? Go to America? What's going on?
My sort of career with Rafters has only really just begun in my eyes, and I will keep doing the show as long as people still want to see it. I definitely want to stay in Australia because I came here because the film industry is amazing and the television industry, so I guess there's still so much stuff I want to do here.
I've got the fast 5 orbital liquid autogas questions. Are you ready? Okay. What was your first car?
1984 Ford Telstar. The old Telstar, the handbrake didn't work and we just put it in neutral and coast down to school because we were saving money for petrol.
What is your opinion of the best car ever made?
My opinion of the best car ever made would have to be the Volkswagen Golf.
What is your opinion of the worst car ever made?
Yeah, I'd have to say the Fiat.
Really? Do you know what Fiat stands for?
Well, I know what it stands for in German, because I lived in Germany for a year. I think that's why I like the German cars.
What does it sound for?
In German it stands for Fehler in alle Teile, which means like errors in all parts. Really sexy.
What does it mean in Australian then?
Fix it again, Tony.
There you go.
Have I got it right?
Yeah, that's going to make it cool.
Yeah.
What do you drive now?
Well, at the moment, I've been given a car by my auntie that's a Mitzi Lancer, which is just awful in so many ways. Like, I mean, the car runs like a dream. The 3-door. It's got mags. My auntie is like 50 years old. It's got mags. It's got Playboy bunny seats. When you go up a hill, the whole radio compartment, not just the radio, like the ashtray and everything, just falls out. Safety. So safety first. It's terrible. It shouldn't be on the road.
Okay, and the last question.
Yeah, last question.
But this is the deep question. This is the mature deep question. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? being eaten by a shark.
Sharks quite common. And
Sharks are common, and it freaks me out.
Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit more,
Yeah,
but I've got to say goodbye to everyone, and then we
Yes.
can have a chat. We can have a chat for 5 or 6 minutes. It's going to be awesome.
5 or 6 minutes.
5 or 6 minutes. Okay, now, if you'd like to know anything more about Hannah or anyone else that's been on the show, go to zoomtv.com.au, follow the links to the Celebrity Hitchhiker, and grab yourself our free iPhone app, and you can watch it at home. But until next week, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Now, Hannah, it's time for you to get even deeper with me.
City Toyota opened its doors for trading in April 1997 with a commitment to customer service and hundreds of very satisfied customers. If it's new, used or demo Toyota, this is the place. City Toyota believes in delivering value for money, excellence in after-sales service and a deep commitment to their clients. And that's a promise dealer principal Wayne Smith makes without reservation. So I decided to drag dealer principal Mr. Wayne Smith out of the comfort of his little lair in at City Toyota. Wayne, we've got the sales talk out the way. Why do people keep coming back to you time and time again?
Well, thanks for the coffee, and it's an easy enticement.
Aaron Pitt's paying for that.
Good. The important thing for us is we've been around since 1997. I've walked in when we opened the doors, and it's our staff that separate us from the rest of the competition. You can buy the same car at every organisation, you can get the same service, but it's not the same, and it's our staff that provide the difference.
Sure, and you've got many awards, haven't you? The Metro Dealer of the Year for 4 years in a row.
That's right. So over the last 3 years, we've been WA Metro Dealer of the Year 3 years in a row, 2008, 2009 and 2010. We actually have been the #1 Toyota service centre in Australia for the last 2 years as well.
And you are that one-stop shop, aren't you?
That's right. What's important is that they can come to us and they can do everything from start to finish. And importantly, what we do is we actually survey all of our customers, be it a new car, used car or service, and just make sure what is it that they're after so that we can keep providing that added value to them. And it's our staff that want to give that great customer service every single time.
And on the subject of service, City Toyota pioneered the free iPhone and Android app download, which allows you to not only buy a new or used Toyota, but keep tabs on your existing one. You'll be reminded automatically of your next service date and be able to book it in. It'll remind you of your insurance, warranty and registration expiry. Innovation is at the forefront of their commitment to customers. So what else are your customers telling you about your business?
Alan, that's important. We survey every customer and a new car and even our used cars and our service customers to find out what they like about City Toyota. Importantly, what they like is from the inception of the sale right through to the service. We give them a great customer experience.
So mate, can you boil all that down to one definable reason why people keep coming back to you?
Alan, there's not one reason, but there's a whole range of reasons why everyone likes the experience of City Toyota. But importantly, everyone is different. So we cater for a lot of little different things for a lot of different needs that people have. And that's right from the sales right through to the service. Alan, what's important in running a successful business is that we want the customer to enjoy all our touch points throughout our business. We want them to keep coming back and back and back again, and that's to incorporate them as part of our family at City Toyota.
City Toyota, Adelaide Terrace in Perth City and Stirling Highway in Nedlands, committed to customer service. But don't take our word for it, ask any one of their thousands of satisfied customers who are happy to recommend their business and who come back time and time again. Find out more at citytoyota.net.au or follow the links from zoomtv.com.au. Well, welcome back to Zoom TV and our last show for 2011. Thanks for spending some time with us. Well, Aaron, from time to time on Zoom TV, things just sometimes don't go quite to plan. You know, people mess their lines up, don't they?
Sometimes people do, Al. Sometimes people get wet when they're not meant to.
And you'd be starring in a few of these things. I think the producers put together a few little clips of some of the things that perhaps shouldn't have happened and definitely you shouldn't have seen over the year.
Okay. Now you're snorting. Wait, you can wave.
Avoiding that dreaded bunny hop, you can see why this car has won so many awards.
Today we're focusing on...
So the big question, after how much does it cost, is how does it drive? Not very well unless you put it in gear.
I can't drive it.
You can go to zoom.com.
So he's already stuffed up ZoomTV.
That's what I do. You do what you do.
Exactly.
Suzuki Alto. No good.
Nearly.
I want to know what love is.
Not all squeezy in the back. You got to remember that this is a small car. After the break, I'll expose it. Today, I'm going to check out City Toyota, hoo-ha. Okay.
Hoo-ha.
Okay. Right.
Hoo-ha. How do you get your body into shape, Paul?
I don't, obviously.
Car, the driving. Yeah.
Is that in drive or is that in neutral?
You wouldn't be moving if it was neutral.
True.
Yeah.
Perfect quality.
But I tell you what, great to find the shopping spots. Away we go again. One more, boys. This will be the time.
Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Now, Hannah. I'm good with names.
Hannah, I'm Sarah.
Sorry.
I think this is my greatest fear, right here.
Clara, you would have to be the prettiest girl I've had in the van.
Strange setting for an interview, mind you.
I've always wanted a pretty girl to say that to me in the back of the car.
You're a very attractive girl. Sarah.
Oh,
So it's not often I have a good-looking Kiwi in the back of the car.
Good night, Australia.
And that's a wrap.